So some common mistakes that clients will make when they're negotiating with insurance companies on their own is, first, they're actually not a client of mine, they're on their own. So that's mistake number one. The insurance company has legal teams that are behind the scenes and advising the adjusters that the unrepresented person is trying to work with. So there's also the other mistake is just an information imbalance. They don't really understand what the law says. The unrepresented person, the adjusters do. So they know what they can get away with, they know what they can't get away with. And then I think the last thing is just the legal background. That's a threat that's back there, and it's really intimidating for a lot of folks, especially if you're unrepresented. You don't know how to conduct a trial. And that's always the backdrop for any negotiation is, okay, well, how much do we need to pay you now so that we don't have the risk of what we might have to pay you at a trial? The insurance company knows you don't have any trial experience, and so they're going to use that to their advantage. When you get an attorney or a law firm like Feller Wendt, you level that playing field right out of the gate because we do have the trial experience and the trial knowledge. They can't leverage that against us. In fact, we leverage it against them. Do they still have a case if they've started claims on their own? Yes, in most instances that's true. The only time that's not true is if they've already signed releases. So if the insurance company has sent them an offer of settlement for $5,000, and oftentimes they will try to do this very quickly, get you to go down and either cash that check or sign a release saying you're okay with the $3,000. And in the first 3 or 4 days, that might sound like it's enough, but you have no idea at that point in time what your medical issues really are. Some of your injuries can manifest up to 2 months later. It just depends on your body. It depends on the forces involved in your collision or whatever your traumatic event was. You want to avoid signing those releases at the very least. Even if you're tempted to sign it, call a firm like Feller Wendt. We don't charge you any fees up front for that. There's no fee for consultations. We'll do a free evaluation of what's going on. You can give us your story, show us the paperwork that's been presented to you, show us the check, and we'll give you our honest opinion on whether or not we think that's a good settlement. And I'll be honest with you, there have been a handful of times where I've told folks that have brought that information to me, I don't know that we can do much better. Take that offer. So we'll shoot you straight, but we'll also tell you when we know we can get you a lot more and you're being short, you're getting the short end of the stick on the deal.